Hey peeps, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sword, also known as Katana Crossing, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how I built an infinity pool area on my island. This is the last official speed build that I'm doing on Milkywave, the last big build that I'm doing. Also, yes, there is in fact a water bug in the pool right now. Oh my god, there are two! There's two! Okay, I'm terrified. So if you guys are interested, then keep on watching. So I had this big open area on the right top side of my island that was right behind my honeymoon docks, and I had no idea what I wanted to do with it, so I decided it would be a good place to put an infinity pool. I think the easiest places to build one is just on the back of your island where the cliffs kind of just end like this, and you can kind of just use the natural in-game cliffs. So that's what I did, and as you can see, I'm just kind of lining up how big I want it to be with the sand path just to make sure it's not too big, but I did still make it pretty big. So you can see I'm just sort of waterscaping it out here now, and this part took forever because I'm horrible at waterscaping, but I think it turns out really nice in the end. And I also purposely wanted to make it really big because I just had so much space to work with. If you guys want to get my codes, I have a codes video where I got all the codes in one video for this island, so I'll have the link to that in the description so you guys can get any of these if you see ones that you like. But I just used this cute little tile code because I feel like it matches the rest of my theme, and I've also used it a lot on this island, so I used it as like the little pool tiles surrounding the natural infinity pool. I wanted this pool to be more natural and have lighter colors just to go with the rest of my island, just to keep it very consistent. And then I used this boardwalk code to line up the rest of the pool. I just decided to use the boardwalk because it looked super natural, went with the colors, and also I wanted to make like a big open area where there's like this whole hangout area, there's this lounge area. And during this part, I had to get rid of a lot of flowers, but I did most of it off camera because that part's really boring, super not fun to watch. But I was basically just trying to expand the boardwalk area a little bit more just so there was enough room for the chairs and the tables and the whole setup. And then here you can see I'm just kind of bordering it because there's just like, I feel like the little details just make it look more realistic, more put together. So once I figured out how big I wanted it, I sort of just bordered it up. Okay, so now that I'm done placing down the paths that I wanted to, I got a bunch of items. I put down the inflatable sofas because they look like really cute floaties. I feel like a lot of people use them in their pool builds. And then of course I used these poolside beds, and just in this like very, I don't remember how many colors they come in, but I just used it in this like very natural looking color. I don't know if they come in more colors. This is just what I had. And then here I'm putting some stuff in between, a little rattan table with some sparkling cider just to make it look like people are actually lounging and snacking. And I also added little details like floor lights so it'll look really cool at night. I also added this whirlpool bath to make it look like a hot tub on the side, and you'll see that I'm adding a bunch of like plants like monstera plants and yucca plants. And I also used an outdoor bath. I don't know if it makes sense there, I just thought it looked cute. And I put down this vintage tray and put down some treats on it. You can customize the vintage tray sets in whatever color you want, so most of these items, if I was able to customize them, I did. And then this is another really boring part to watch, but basically I spent the rest of the time sort of just placing down the sand on the rest of this cliff because I just wanted this entire cliff to be either sand or custom codes just to make it look more tropical, since this area is definitely more on the tropical side. And if you guys don't know, this island is supposed to be like Boho beachcore / weddingcore, so it's supposed to have like a very vacation getaway theme type of thing going on, so I was just trying to keep the theme going. So I cut a lot of this out and sped it up times like 20 because this part just takes forever. You guys know how it is with placing down in-game paths. It's just so monotonous. And then I tried to curve the edges just to make sure it didn't look super square and unnatural. And then I used these really cute, they kind of look like rattan rugs. I'm not sure what you would call them, but they go really well with the rattan furniture. So I placed these down to make a little cute outdoor dining area. And of course I used the rattan furniture. It literally looks like it's made for it. So I thought it looked really cute. I also placed down a sandcastle earlier. Just, I don't know. And then here I'm just placing the new frozen treats on them because I wanted to take advantage of the update items. And then here you can see I'm actually trying to create like a little frozen treat stand with the soft serve lamp, and it's a little more natural looking and doesn't really look like a frozen treat stand, but I was honestly too lazy to mess with it and I was mostly focusing on the rest of the pool. And then here I'm just kind of adding some palm trees just to make it look more tropical up here and have more of that kind of environment that I was going for. And then here I'm placing down the puppy plushie because I just think it's so cute whenever I go onto other people's islands and I see the dogs and other animals and stuff. And I placed down this white anchor statue. Just here I'm just placing a bunch more items just to add more details to the pool, just things that I would see at any regular pool you would go to, but this pool definitely looks more bougie than any pool I've ever been to. And then here I'm just customizing, like I said, a bunch of items just to fit the theme, just to keep the whole color scheme going. And I thought these log garden lounges looked really cute next to the pool too, so I just added a bunch more loungy stuff here. And I also used the palm tree lamps customized in this color because I thought they looked really nice. And here you'll see that I placed down this tourist telescope just to kind of like make a little area to look out. I put down a lifeguard chair because half my villagers cannot swim. I just used a bunch of items that looked very tropical and natural and just really resorty, and then in the end I ended up placing down a bunch of custom designs and a bunch of flowers here and there just to add more detail. And then the last thing I did was just kind of curve out the edges on the cliffs just so they wouldn't look so harsh. And this is how my little infinity pool area turned out. I just tried to create a little beachy area, but still tried to keep it very natural and bright like the rest of my island. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys did enjoy this pool build, make sure to give this video a like as it helps me out a lot. And if you guys do enjoy my content in general and you want to see more of it, and you want to see the final tour of this island, and you want to see me restart on a new island and come along on a whole new journey, then make sure you're also subscribed and have your notifications turned on so you can stay updated. Thank you guys so much again for all of your support. I appreciate all of you coming to the streams and all your sweet comments. I'm really excited to finally do a last tour of it for you guys here soon. So stay tuned for that, and hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. All my links, my Discord and my Instagram and all that will be in the description, so you guys can find everything you need in the description, and I hope to see you all in my next video or stream. Bye!